What's up everyone, Tech Mindset here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to format a flash drive on Windows. So in my case, I'm using Windows 11, but this should be pretty similar with older versions of Windows as well. So on the left, I have the appropriately named 1 GB flash drive, and on the right, I have the equally as appropriately named 32 GB flash drive. And then up here, I'm just showing that I don't have anything on these flash drives right now, but I could add random Word document onto this one. And then over here, I could add random text document onto the other one, just to show that there's files on there. So how do we format a flash drive? So the first thing I'm going to do is find Drive M on the left side here of the window, right click on it. Now, I've made some modifications to Windows 11, but if you're using a stock Windows 11 install, when you right click on it, you want to look at the bottom of your right click menu for the Show More Options button. And when you click Show More Options, your right-click menu should look more similar to mine. Now, I have other software installed, so I'm going to have more options than you probably do. And you might have different software installed, so you might have different things than what I'm showing here. But the point is, once you see the full right-click menu, you want to look for this thing called Format and click it. And when you do that, now it says Format, the name of my flash drive, and it's Drive M. And as you can see here, it's a 1 GB flash drive, which, side note, even if you buy a 1 GB flash drive, it's going to have a little bit less of usable space, but that's okay. And by default, it's set it to FAT for the file system. And I'm just going to leave it all default, really. And then I'm going to leave quick format selected in this case, just because I'm doing something fast here. I don't need to do a deep erase on this. And I'm going to click Start. It's going to give me a warning. It's going to erase all data on the disk. I'm going to click OK. Boom, the format's done. Now I did close the window here, so I'm going to have to bring it back up. So you'll have to do the same if you want to come back into the flash drive. And as you can see, the file that I had on here is now gone. Now if you have some time and you want to do a more secure format, just uncheck the option for quick format. It will take a lot longer, but it will be better than a quick format. Now, depending on what you're doing with this drive, you may want to use a software that can do a more secure erase, but that's up to you. Right now, I'm just showing the built-in tool within Windows to be able to format your drive. Something you might not have seen, or maybe you did notice it, the file system on the 1 GB drive is called FAT, and the file system on the 32 GB drive is called exFAT. So I'm not going to go too deep into the weeds on this, but the difference between file systems such as FAT, exFAT, NTFS would just be the size of files that you can put on these drives, as well as being able to use it on a Mac. Okay, so I just want to show the options for the 1 GB and the 32 GB flash drive. So the main thing that you're going to want to know is on a larger flash drive, if you format it with FAT or FAT32, you're going to have a file size limitation. So if you try to move a file that is over 4 GB in size, it won't work. If you were to use NTFS on your flash drive, you would be able to put files larger than 4 GB on it. However, if you plug that flash drive into a Mac computer, the Mac won't be able to write to that drive. It'll only be able to read files from it. So if you're using a larger drive, you're going to want to use something like exFAT. exFAT does work on both Mac and Windows, and it'll support larger files. So in this case, this is why I have this flash drive, this larger flash drive formatted as exFAT, because I might need to transfer a file that's larger than 4 GB between Mac and PC. So with that in mind, it doesn't really matter on the 1 GB drive because it's only a max of 1 GB, so I'm never going to run into that problem, so that's fine. So I'm typically going to want to use exFAT when it comes to my larger flash drives, as well as portable hard drives or portable SSDs. So that way I can transfer files between Mac and PC just fine. If you have any more questions, go to techmindset.io and book a consultation, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.